After more than 10 hours of flying, I finally arrived in London. Five years after graduation, I finally came back to the UK. Before meeting my old friends in London, I made a stop in Oxford for a friend's wedding. Okay guys, after a long trip, I am almost there.
Later.
The house was decorated with delicate Chinese touches for the night before the wedding. Red paper cuttings and lucky symbols stood out against the modern British living room, softly clashing, beautifully blended. The vibe was warm and light, with everyone busy making sure tomorrow would be perfect. The wedding day arrived with just the right amount of sunshine. Surrounded by family, friends, and laughter, the ceremony felt both joyful and solemn. As soon as the music kicked in, the energy skyrocketed. Everyone danced, drank, and laughed. It felt like youth stretching into the night. Hey guys, so there's another wedding here. Back to London, guys. So I'm gonna meet other friends in London and then enjoy a bit of city life. But first, time to get some good food. Back when I was studying here, there was a little Turkish restaurant right around the corner. A go-to combo: grilled chicken, salad, and couscous, with a glass of Turkish black tea on the side. School life was exhausting, but whenever I came here after class, the owner would greet me with a big warm smile. Sadly, this time around, he didn't recognize me anymore. And the portions felt smaller too. Or maybe I just eat more now. I feel so happy and blessed that I'm able to eat this again because I've missed this so much for the past few years.
The next morning.
Hey! This is Robert, my friend.
Hello.
I met Robert while working at Selfridges as a student. Everyone else seemed distant during training, except him. His kindness and genuine smile stood out. We became friends, and every reunion since then feels like a little celebration. Robert took me to one of his all-time favorite cheesecake spots, and wow, it was seriously amazing. If eating cheesecake is wrong, I don't want to be right. Time flew by as we sipped our coffee and chatted about life. At one point, we started talking about what it's like to live in London these days. The cost of living is out of control, the environment feels worse, and pickpocketing is everywhere. In the end, we both sighed and agreed. Being a working adult here is really tough. And life in big London is definitely not as dreamy as people imagine.
This is Harris.
Harris. After leaving student housing, I moved into a shared flat in London. And among those flatmates, Harris always held a special place in my heart. He was gentle, thoughtful, and always there in moments I felt alone. He's a great friend. When I left London in 2019, he personally took me to the airport. I've never forgotten that. Seeing Harris again truly made me happy. It's been such a long time since we last met after I left London. I really hope I'll get to visit his hometown, Greece, and catch up like this again. Back in London, I also visited my old university, University of Westminster, and renewed my alumni card, 5 years overdue. Now I can come and go without hassle whenever I'm back. So later I'm going to grab some food and then I will do some shopping today. It's gonna be fun, I hope. I also passed by the Joanna Juice on Oxford Street where I used to visit. The juice and sandwiches were still there, but somehow they didn't taste quite as magical anymore. Right now they don't accept still ridiculously overpriced though. Some things never change. I used to know every recipe by heart. Now, not a clue.
Hey!
Yichen. I met Yichen after I returned to China. A few years ago, she was still in high school. Now she's completed her university journey in London. Just before her graduation, we finally got to meet again in this city.
We're Haiti. Now we're heading to our next restaurant. I think it's a Taiwanese food restaurant, right? Yeah. So we're gonna eat something very, very delicious.
The day I met up with Yichen happened to be the Dragon Boat Festival. We shared a lovely Taiwanese meal and talked a lot about her plans for the future. The theme of life design really is something that follows us everywhere, something that we all have to face. On the day I left London, Yichen kindly took me to the airport. Thanks to her, I didn't miss my flight.
好，我现在就已经开启傻瓜模式。Where were you?
That's not fair.
Nestor was my co-worker back when I worked at Joanna Juice as a student. Those shifts were mostly tough, but having him around made everything lighter. He's the kind of person who makes the hard days feel manageable.
So far,
Yeah?
so good.
So Nestor just got us the ice cream. So I chose chocolate and he...
I chose mango. She gave me the wrong one. I was like, no, pick this one. She said, pick that one. I'm like, no.
One more thing I have to mention. Nestor is actually a super talented professional photographer. And you know what happens when you hang out with a pro? You magically become the model. So,
So we are here.
Yeah, I'm going.
Don't cry. She's going to China.
Where's your tear?
It's inside my eye. Behind. I cannot see.
Okay, can't see it.
years ago, London felt overwhelming to me. It was big, too fast. I often felt lost in the crowd. But coming back now, London feels soft, familiar, even small. The city didn't change. I did. The places that once made me feel invisible now feel like home. Maybe growing up means no longer fearing the vastness, but knowing you're strong enough to stand in it. This wasn't just a trip. It was a gentle confirmation of who I've become. To the girl I was and the woman I've become. And to London, who watched us both.